Welcome to Verbal People Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. I'd like to welcome you all to the show. This is hard to believe, but it did happen. 8 was gunned down at a Texas outlet mall in Allen, Texas, right? This is hard to believe. His name was Mauricio Garcia. Look at the headlines. Texas mall shooter ranted against Jews, women, and racial minorities on a parent's social media page. Now, look at that heading, right? Texas mall shooter ranted against Jews, women, and racial minorities. Do y'all see anything wrong with that? Simply because usually the racial minorities would have been explained. It would have said Texas mall shooter ranted against Jews, women, blacks, and other minorities. But this is a new time, and they tried to mix the LGBTQ community with the black community. They'll try to have the LGBTQ rights within the same month as Black History Month in February. Not that I have anything against the LGBTQ community. I'm just simply saying it's two different things. We can't hide melanin, and that's what it's about. Whether you gay or not, that's okay. Meaning that no one can just actually look and say, "Oh, hey, damn, that's a gay person," until they come out and say, "Hey, I came out the closet." That's what it was all about. No one knew because they were in the closet, and they come out and say, "Hey, I'm gay." Then everybody says, "Oh, okay, you're gay." But when it comes to race, you can't hide because you have features that explains who you are as a race. And that's all I'm trying to say. So meaning black people, don't let them dwindle us down to just a term titled racial minorities. On the social media page, check this out. A social media page appearing to belong to a gunman who killed 8 people at a Dallas area outlet mall had shared extremist beliefs with rants against Jews, women, and racial minorities posted since September, as well as posts about struggling with mental health. So they saying that with his name, Mauricio Garcia, 33. His name was Mauricio Garcia. How could Mauricio Garcia be linked with a neo-Nazi group when neo-Nazis hate everything that's not white? Or is Mauricio saying, well, hell, they're now allowing Hispanics to claim the racial identity as white? But what white? Anglo-Saxon white? Or are you saying that because of Spain, they can use white? And by him saying that, okay, well, you want to call me Caucasian, then a white person, I can check that on my applications. Then I just join the neo-Nazis, and I have got a mental illness, and I'm white, and yeah, we don't like Hispanics, Jews, blacks, other minorities, so I'm going to the mall. I'm going to gun down these minorities, even if who I'm gunning down looks like me, because I've been allowed to be a member of a neo-Nazi group, or I follow the neo-Nazis ideology. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, when you put the puzzles together, when you put the pieces to the puzzle together, some just don't seem right. Okay. I had posts referring to extremist online forums such as 4chan and content from white nationalists, including Nick Fuentes, an anti-Semitic white nationalist provocateur. Fuentes, what is going? Fuentes Garcia, who is nationalist, anti-Semitic, and white racist and white nationalist, Fuentes and Garcia. We got to figure out what's going on. That's all I'm simply saying. In the weeks before the attack, Garcia posted more than 24 photos of Allen premium outlets where an officer killed him after the shooting Saturday, and surrounding areas, including several screenshots of Google's location information, seemingly monitoring the mall at its busiest time, meaning, oh man, when can I do the most damage? Between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. on a Saturday, that's when it's at its peak. He goes in there and you know the rest. Now, many of his posts refer to his mental health in his final post. Now, what is that? A lot of these mass shooters talks about mental health. So are they saying that since his last name was Garcia, he had to be mentally challenged to even believe that he was a neo-Nazi or that he was white and he was against black, brown, red, yellow, because he felt in his heart that he was white. So he's going to shoot up a mall to show honor to, I don't know. It don't make sense. But then again, I take that back. Nowadays, should nothing surprise you. Let's say that. Okay. And another post he made, disturbing comments about what makes a mass shooting. Important, and praise a person who opened fire at a private Christian school in Nashville, Tennessee this year, killing 6 people, including 3 children. Now the female. She went in there to the Christian school in Tennessee and opened fire. The shooter also posted a series of links to other sites, including a YouTube account that featured a video published the day of the shooting. In it, he removed a screen mask and said, "Not quite what you were expecting, huh?" He also posted photos of a flak vest embezzled with patches, one of them with the initials for Right-Wing Death Squad, a popular meme among far-right extremist groups. Another post included a series of shirtless pictures with visible white power tattoos, including SS lightning bolts and a swastika. Is this Garcia? What? Yeah. Federal, state, and local law enforcement officials are analyzing evidence seized at 2 locations in Dallas: his family's home in a northeast neighborhood and a hotel north of downtown. The evidence that has been gathered suggests the shooter described to a mishmash of ideology, said a law enforcement official familiar with details of the investigation. But the official cautioned it may take weeks or months for agents to analyze the information to gain a more complete picture of his ideology. Garcia has no criminal record that authorities were immediately aware of. Wow. I mean, this is something, you know. What is the world coming to, and who is who? We don't know. You know, uh, is this the face of the new right wing white nationalists? Are they saying, well, we'll start recruiting Hispanics? Or was the guy mentally ill, and in his mind he thought that he was Caucasian, and he could be part of the neo-Nazi group who don't like black, brown, red, and yellow? I'm confused. Or he could be like Tyrone Biggums in the Dave Chappelle, from the Dave Chappelle show, who hate himself and his own kind. I don't know. Or is he? Or am I wrong? Is the guy white? Is he Caucasian with a Hispanic name? I don't know, y'all. I'm just going by what it looks like as far as the picture that they had of Mauricio Garcia. Or is this something new? This is, and the reason why I'm putting in the question form is simply because it's new. These are topics and discussions that we have to have because things are changing. What is the new face that you can attribute to such actions as a mass shooter who would kill 8 and wound more based on racist ideology? But when you first glance at him, you think he was a Hispanic. I don't know. It's ludicrous to me, but you all decide. Right here on Vopic Radio, we're out.